Hi everyone, I'm Liana, a CTE Ambassador, and today I'm joined by Shreyas Pasumarthi, a student at Rancho Bernardo High that is the Outreach Coordinator for our virtual internship program for students interested in the STEM field. Shreyas, please introduce yourself and tell us how your program is involved with CTE Pathways.
Hi everyone, I'm Shreyas. I'm the Outreach Coordinator of STEM Away. We're a virtual internship company that aims on broadening access to STEM fields by providing online internships for students around the world. And one of the ways that we're planning on being a part of the CTE Pathways is by providing opportunities for students within our PSD to get involved in STEM and to really understand what it means to be in a STEM career and get involved with projects that are actually meaningful to their career or their hopeful career in the future.
All right, great. Let's start off with some questions. To start off, what is the STEM Away Virtual Internship and how does it work?
So like I just said, the STEM Away Virtual Internship is a virtual internship program that is meant to, bring people into STEM and remove like some disparities in terms of access to internships. A lot of the time, internships are like located within big cities. For example, like within Silicon Valley, San Francisco, or in Washington D.C. or Seattle. And what we're doing is really bridging those opportunity gaps when it comes to location by offering virtual internships to people from around the world, not just inside of these cities. And what that basically means for students who want to get involved in the program is that you're going to be a part of a team that's coming from all over the world. We have people working in our teams from Morocco, from China, from India, from Nigeria. We have people coming in from all over the place. And you're going to be able to be a part of a truly worldwide team and learn more about the fields that you're interested in. We're currently having internships in machine learning, full stack development, bioinformatics, entrepreneurship, and a couple of other fields that you can actually take a look at if you're on our website. But what we're essentially doing is just getting you interested and getting you your first bit of experience in the field. And also, if you actually do have experience in the field, if you're an undergraduate student, I don't think many people at RP or PSD would, but once you eventually go into your undergraduate degree or your master's, you'll be able to lead students and interns. And by doing that, you'll get not only leadership experience, you'll get industry experience, and you'll be able to build connections with people from really around the world, like I just said.
All right. Yeah, I think something I noticed when I first went to your website was that it was virtual ever since the beginning, not even before the pandemic started. So I thought that was really interesting that you're trying to create a world space, a global space for everyone.
Yep.
Second question, what do you think has inspired this program to be created?
So our founder, Deblina Das, she used to work at Intel actually, and she'd always seen that there was this kind of opportunity gap that had existed in terms of access to STEM. And that was really our main goal. It was to just come in and to level the playing field in STEM when it comes to eliminating both geographic disparities, but also racial and gender disparities. Because a lot of the time they're connected. If you're coming from an inner city school, you might not have the same resources as someone else mainly to your geography and where you are, as well as other like racial inequities. So being able to at least reduce that burden a little bit and bring more people into STEM has been really rewarding.
All right. Thank you. Have there been any challenges you've come across while tending to this program? And if so, what are they?
Yeah, there have been a lot. It's really hard to manage a program where it's so huge and around the world because, I don't know if you heard, there's something called time zones. And so time zones are really hard to manage when it comes to building teams, because if you have someone who's coming from China and someone who's coming from the US, that's a very big time gap. So you have to find out how to plan your meetings so that everyone can be sitting on the call at once. And we've actually succeeded in that, quite surprisingly. So that's one of actually our biggest successes is bringing these people together, despite all these things that are really trying to drive us apart.
Mm. So does that mean that sometimes you've had to sit in meetings where it's like 3 a.m. or it's really late at night?
Thankfully not. I know some of my friends who are in like other parts of the world who have, but at least in the US, since the majority of us are from here, I think the earliest I've had to be awake is at like 6 o'clock. So not too bad.
All right. That's really impressive. What does it mean to be an entrepreneur in your eyes?
For me, being an entrepreneur is being able to be responsible for yourself and responsible for whatever you want to create. I think it's easy to have a vision, but it's hard to act on that vision. So what I would say is just being an entrepreneur is being able to work, just be able to work hard.
All right, great definition. Switching topics a little bit, if a student is interested in joining the program, who can they reach out to and what is the application process like?
So if you're interested in the program and you have any questions, we do have an email address set up for that. It's outreach@stemway.com. Otherwise, please just go over and head over to our website. We have a lot of information on there and you'll have like a good time finding everything that's on there. And as of right now, our applications for this summer have closed, but in the fall, we'll be opening up more applications for the next internships.
All right, I'll put a link in the caption when we post this interview.
Awesome.
So what are the benefits of a student taking on this internship and what would they learn from it?
So I'd say the main benefit is being able to apply whatever knowledge you've gained in both the classroom and outside sources to real world projects. And I think there's a big difference between what you learn in a classroom and what you actually work on in terms of like being able to like, I think applications oftentimes, because when you're working on a problem in the classroom, you'll see the textbook solution to it. And it seems really easy when you're just looking at the problem. But when you're going in and you're doing it in the real world, you'll find that the real world is very complicated and you'll come up with all these other problems that you wouldn't have even anticipated. So being able to go through and do something in the real world will make you a better student. It'll make you a better person in the field and it'll make you a better entrepreneur.
Yeah, and I'm sure that when students can like connect with people all around the world, they get to see about other people's lifestyles and how they live, and they get to connect using a platform that I'm sure a lot of people really don't get access to.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the most rewarding parts of the experience is being able to learn from all these people from around the world, from different backgrounds, from different, walks of life.
Yeah, I'm sure. All right, so I think something that the students watching may want to know the most is how will getting involved with this internship help them with college preparations and applications?
I mean, this program is really good to have on your resume. So we've actually had people from like Tesla and big corporations say that this internship experience was really exciting for them to see. So I'm sure college admissions advisors would say the same thing.
All right. And one last question. You already answered this a little bit, but what do you love most about STEM Away and what parts of your responsibilities are the most rewarding to you?
Can I just say everything?
Okay.
It's a great program. I mean, honestly, like the team is incredible, the culture is incredible, and being able to work with so many people from around the world has been incredible.
All right, great. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much for your time today. It was really great to hear about what you do, and I'm excited to see what else you have in store for the future of STEM Away. Thank you so much for coming on to the interview.